Hey, good morning, guys. This is Dawal here, and we are watching KD Architect. So, first of all, welcome to KD Architect. So, today in this video, I'll talk about property lines. So, sometimes you receive the image or CAD file or a survey plan from the client, and you need to plot the property line in the Revit file to start the project. So, how you guys can plot the property line in the Revit and what are the methods to plot the property line in the Revit? I'll explain in this tutorial. So for the better understanding, keep watching till end. So instead of wasting time, let's get started. So over here, as you can see, I have drawn some sketch to explain the whole circle bearing and reduced bearing. So and over here, if you observe, I have just imported one image. So to explain the how you guys can plot the property line by bearings and length of the property line. So first of all, let me explain what are the methods to plot the property line in the Revit. So there are two methods to plot the property line by sketch, and second one is with the help of length and bearing. So I'll explain both methods to plot the property line in this tutorial. So starting from the first method. So first let me show you how you guys can uh, plot the property line. So first of all, over here in the masking and site tab, here you will find property line. Just click on that. Now here you will find we have two methods: create by entering distance and bearing, and second one is creating by sketching. So first we'll start from the first, entering distance and bearing. So whenever you receive the document or survey plan from the client, like this way, property line plotted in the survey plan and bearings and distance uh, given in that plan. So in that situation, you can use the first method, that is our entering distance and bearing. So I'll explain first. So before jumping into that, let me explain what is the whole circle bearing and what is the reduced bearing. So first of all, starting from the whole circle bearing, suppose this is our east, this is our west, north and south direction, and suppose this is our property line, right? So if we consider the bearing from the north line only, from the north, whenever we measure the bearing of the line, property line, with respect to north only, at that time we can say it's a whole circle bearing. Suppose if our property line somewhere here, like this way, then whole circle bearing will be measured like this way. Let me show you. So whole circle bearing of this line will be somewhere around like this way. You can measure the whole circle bearing. So I hope you understood what I meant to say. Now let's jump to our reduced bearing. So what is reduced bearing? So if suppose this is our property line and the bearing of the line is measured only with respect to north south line. Suppose this is our bearing, and over here the bearing is measured with respect to north south line. So suppose this is our 30 degree, then we can say that the bearing of the line is south 30 degree west. So let me show you how can we write the bearing for this property line. So first we'll put this south, then we can put 30 degree, and let's say 0 minute and 00 second. So here you can add the symbols of the degree, minute and second. So over here just have added the text to explain how you guys can add the reduced bearing, or how we can write the reduced bearing. So at the last we can add west. So over here we'll add west. So like this way, this is our reduced bearing. So if you observe here, over here we have bearing with respect to north south line, northeast, as you can see over here, northeast, as you can see over here, southeast, east. So like this way, we can measure or write the reduced bearing. So this is a reduced bearing. Suppose our property line is somewhere here, then how can we measure the reduced bearing? So we can consider reduced bearing. Let me draw one over here, detail line, to show you how can we show the reduced bearing. So you can measure a reduced bearing with respect to north-south line. So if we consider this is a property line, then we can say that our reduced bearing is north or whatever degree over here, let's say 30 degrees, 0 minute, 0 second, then west. So like this way, you can write or you can understand the reduced bearing. So I hope you understood about what is whole circle bearing and reduced bearing in the survey or property line. So now let's start the plotting the property line. Okay, now here we'll plot the property line. So first, uh, go to level 1 and go to over here in the massing and site, and over here you will find property line and just choose the first method. So now we'll starting from here. So this is our first point, and we'll enter the bearing and length of this line. So as you can see over here, we have bearing. Let me zoom it. So we'll put the first uh, bearing and length of the property line. So over here, let's choose first method, and here we'll enter first distance. So as you can see over here, 12.71 meter. So let and put the 12.71 meter, enter. And now here you will see that here we have bearing with respect to northeast. So here we have bearing with respect to north-south line. That is our reduced bearing. So here we'll enter, let's say, 2 degree 36 28 minute. So 2 degree, enter space bar, 36 minute, enter space bar, and then last 28 and press enter. So like this way you can enter the bearing, degree, minute and second. Now in the last we'll enter the east over here. So if you see over here we have north, then bearing, then east. So over here north, bearing and then east. So over here we will keep the line type. Okay, so just click on the OK, and as you can see over here we have plotted property line. That is our first property line. Now we'll go with sequence. So now let's enter this one. So we'll go with clockwise direction. So first we have entered this one, and now we'll enter this distance and bearing. So just now again click that line, and over here you will find edit table. Now just now we need to add second line. Now over here we have one option, add line to close. So यहाँ पे हम second line भी add करेंगे. So just click on that option. So over here we'll add, as you can see over here we have 18.30. So let's put 18.30 and enter. Here we'll put northeast direction. So let's choose north, and over here we'll choose east direction, and now we'll enter over here bearing. So let's say 88 space bar 00 space bar 00, enter. So now we have added second line, and click on the OK, and as you can see second line have been added. Now similar way we'll add third property line over here. Select that line and go to edit table, and over here we'll add line. Now put the length 13.38. So let's put 13.38, and here we'll choose the southeast direction. So southeast direction over here, and we'll put over here 4 degree space bar 26 minute space bar 17 second, and enter. Now details are correct. Let's click on the OK. So as you can see third line have been added, and now let's add the last one. So just click the property line, edit table, and click on the add line to close. Now here we'll add distance first, 19.90, and here we'll choose the direction north west, and here we'll put 90 degrees spacebar 00 minute 00 second. Okay, and click on the OK. So as you can see, completely we have got the property line. So whenever we receive the image or any sketch of the property line or survey plan, which have distance and bearing like this way, in that case, we can use the first method, that is our entering bearing and length. So I hope you understood the first method by entering the bearings and length to plot the property line. So over here, let me tag property line so you can verify the length and bearing. So first use the TG for the tag. So over here, we'll close the leader and let me put the tag to all 4 property lines and let's verify. So here you will find 90 degree, 90 degree. So distance and pairing of the line is verified. As you can see, it's a similar way for the others. Yeah, it's correct. And let's for the check for the last one for the southeast. Yeah, it's correct. So like this way, you can use the first method to property line. Now let's jump to second method. So here, let me go to first over here to, let's say, site plan. Okay, so let's delete this property line first. So over here, just I have added one PDF file. So in the PDF file, we can pick the points and pick the line. So whenever you receive the CAD file or any PDF file, accurate PDF file from the client, and you have exact property line in the CAD or PDF file, in that case, you can plot the property line directly by sketch. So just you need to import the PDF or CAD file into the Revit and then just go to property line and over here choose the create by sketching. So it's a simple method and you can use any tool to sketch. So over here I am selecting pick line. So यहाँ पे मैं pick line कर लूँगा and let's trim and extend the boundary line. एंड एज यू कैन सी यहाँ पे हमारी प्रॉपर्टी लाइन जो है वो प्लॉट हो गई है. सो लेट मी हाइड टेम्पररी दिस फाइल PDF file, and as you can see within a click we can plot the property line by the sketch. So like this way you can plot the property line by the sketch whenever you receive the CAD file or any PDF file with the accurate data of the property line. So in that case you can use the by sketch. So these are the two methods of plotting the property line in the Revit. First one is by entering bearings and length, and second one is by sketch. So I hope you understood both methods and how to plot the property line in the Revit. So if you understood and if you enjoyed today's tutorial and if you learned something new by this tutorial, then please leave a one like and share it with your friends. So wait for the another video. Have a good day. Bye bye. Thank you.